like millions of films that you can watch and study, but should you take that one off? As in, like, should you cut it off your list? Would you not want to watch?
No, I think it's a good point. It's a good point.
What about people who are literally imprisoned for crimes? Bill Cosby, hasn't he been found guilty?
Yeah,
He's
for
in
a
jail,
lot. Yeah, he's.
I mean, would you watch anything with Bill Cosby?
No, because he's the face of whatever like shows.
It's true. He was the face. But also, I mean,
but then it's the same for Kevin Spacey. A lot of the films that he was doing, he was the face. Even in American Beauty, he was the face of the film. The film is all
also
around
American Beauty was a real fucking indicator about everything that he was able of doing.
Well, I mean, I've not watched American
The
Beauty.
pieces
I probably won't at this point.
Really?
You not seen American Beauty? Oh.
Like
I mean, I'd say watch it, but then I would go.
Okay, so there are themes of so the main character has got this obsession with a girl who's much younger than him, but there's also
so I adored his friend.
Right.
Yeah, but there's also some gay themes in there.
Okay.
But they're not massive. But you look at it now and you're like, oh, this is kind of amusing because he was massively closeted, and there's a character who is massively closeted. Right. Anyway,
there's a guy that kills him, isn't it?
No.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
no.
It is. Yeah,
that's no. I don't want to spoil the film, but you're wrong.
Okay. Thank you. No, I do actually remember what happens now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not that I'm planning on watching it, but like if any of you guys.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I would say that you should watch that film.
Yeah,
right.
It's
for the
really
sake of.
Because it's a good film, and the director, I can't remember his name. There we go. It put a lot of thought into that film and how he was going to make that film, and I think
that's my point.
But this is why I've listened to Michael Jackson and I've listened to R. Kelly
because they put in a lot of thought into
because it's not just one person. There's the performer. I wouldn't go to. I mean, if Michael Jackson was alive, I wouldn't have gone to a gig when he was alive and before all of this.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go to an R. Kelly gig now because like he's taking away like 90% of whatever it is whenever he does a gig. But
Fiscal gets on the way there.
But
Fiscal. Yeah.
But I'd still listen to the music because there's a lot of other people that put a lot of time into that music, and no man is an island.
So that's what I'm saying, right? Like, is what I was saying earlier about the point that you can still study the art and take inspiration from it and influence from it as an artist yourself.
Yeah.
And use it to like inform your own art. Because clearly, if these guys, whether it be like Spacey or Michael Jackson or R. Kelly or like whoever, right? Or clearly they in the art form they produced something groundbreaking and brought something new and something that's affected the genre that an artist would want to be involved in. There's nothing wrong in, I think, there's nothing wrong in taking the influences and the changes that they brought about into the art form. Just don't like glorify them.
Right. Okay. I think it's
Don't as in like if I don't know if Lissy if you turn out to be like a massive singer, like you want to be like performer and sing and whatnot, and a lot of your music
I might
and a lot of your music
just halfway through just go what's up?
Watch this space.
And
Spacey.
Oh no.
That's good. I like that.
And a lot of your music is
do.
influenced by MJ, for example.
Well, I think quite literally most of the musical world has been influenced.
Yeah, we can't. If we went proper like
a domino
crazy
effect
and like banned all music that was like Michael Jackson,
like the
there would be
Weeknd
no
can still
music.
perform.
You can't grab your crotch.
You can't walk backwards.
You probably shouldn't anyway.
No, that was his problem.
No,
I mean,
no, as in like still perform your songs on stage. Just don't go like, oh, I miss you, MJ. Like, don't glorify them, right?
but then there are people that do believe that he didn't do it.
Yeah. Because it's denial. I mean, again, it's still allegedly everything, right? But I understand where that denial comes from, because as I said, like if a lot of their current success or mental stability or like their support mechanism has come from these artists.
Yeah.
For that to like crumble down means a lot for them personally has to like crumble down. And to deal with that is big. I understand that. But that just takes time for you to... Also, I feel like, you know what? The biggest thing I find unbelievable or surprising is people don't want to watch the documentary.
What, Leaving Neverland?
Yeah. Because they're like...
Well, it's because they have to face it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that to me says you're in denial.
It's incredibly explicit.
Yeah.
Like it's...
See, but I can understand that a little bit more. Like, if they don't want to see something that is, like, super explicit about...
Why? Just because it's, like, graphic?
There are people that wouldn't want to see that.
I wasn't going to watch it because the way I saw it was I already knew in my mind that he had done it, and I didn't need these two people to go up on a stand and say that it had happened to them because I already believed them and I didn't think there was anything that I was going to learn. But then people kept talking about it, and like you have to kind of know what's going on around you. I don't think you should have your head in the sand.
No, exactly. That's why I feel like everyone should watch it.
But I
feel like everyone should watch pretty much every documentary ever because I feel like people should always be educated.
There was a level of information.
How much time do we have?
Not enough.
There was a level of information that I think it was a lot. Is the easiest thing to say there.
Well, but I can understand why they did that
Is
as
that
well.
a bad thing?
No, that's my point actually. I think that they had to do it like that because the point was they went to court and he was found not guilty, right?
Because didn't one of them like testify saying that?
They both did. Yeah. They both.
So both of them essentially perjured themselves.
Yeah, but they were children. Like that.
No, but then Wade carried it on until I think 2013.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But that's again, I understand why he would perjure himself.
Of course,
He said he had a breakdown a couple of years ago when someone had made a joke to him saying, "Oh, you know, he used to share a bed with MJ," and his like natural response would be to like, "Yeah, I guess I wasn't cute enough or whatever," like to joke about it. But then actually had a breakdown instead where it just came out of him and he was like, "Actually, it did happen to me," and that was like the changing moment for him.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Which I think is a whole other conversation about how you repress things.
Yeah.
How well you can repress things.
No, but like think about it. This has been happening since they were how old? Like 10?
7, yeah.
7 even. That's a lot of suppression right there.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time. I think they said that when they had their kids was when they realised that they had to do something
Yeah.
and say something.
Yeah.